Hey, what it do, y'all? So, I haven't recorded in like a couple of days. It's mainly because I have a lot of schoolwork, and you know how the mentality is with school. Get it out the way, so you don't ever gotta look back at it and worry about that crap. But yeah. Man, I forgot I had so many ideas to for what I should record after this. But I guess mainly I'll get into NoFap because that's something big I've really been on lately. I wonder if this is offending anybody, how long and how bushy my armpit is, my armpit hair is, because like this is it's kind of sickening. But anyways, yeah, I'll talk about NoFap and with urges, because I have a friend. He's also like he has like a cigarette addiction. So what he's doing to combat his cigarette addiction is every time he has that urge or like he thinks about it, he does some push-ups. And my man, his chest has been bulging out a little bit. You feel me? So I was thinking that's a good idea. How about instead of just like abstaining from porn and masturbation, how about we actually develop other habits? You know, because if you're going to replace one habit, you need to if you're going to quit a habit, you need to substitute it with something else. So, on this channel, you might see a little bit more. You might see like some workout videos. You already know you see positive content from your boy. So, yeah. So, I might do some like workout videos or something like that. Probably more along the line of calisthenics. I'm probably also going to dive into breath work because I've been doing that recently and it's pretty exciting because you actually release DMT as you're doing it. You deep belly breathe, and you're just really detoxing everything because oxygen is really like I would say like a purifier. Like we need it to live. You can't live 3 minutes without oxygen. And just doing breath work and like holding my breath in and being more conscious of breath and that I am breath as well. It it just brings a lot of benefits to it, and honestly I feel so good when I do it. And like I'm telling you, man, I release DMT from it. It's crazy because like your whole body is like surging, like surging. That's what it feels like. It's just overcome with this energy, and like you are the energy, and that's probably the craziest part about it. But oh my gosh, I got a nose itch. But yeah, so back to NoFap. Yeah, so it's like, of course, it's gonna be hard. Like the other day, I was just having like crazy urges, and I was just like, it was like three a.m. Like, bro, like what else could I be doing at 3 a.m.? And of course, like I wasn't consciously choosing to stay up that late, but because I had a paper I was doing. But at times like that, it's when you have to distract yourself or like get focused towards something else. Like I'm focusing on like some tarology. So I'm reading tarot cards as well as I'm trying to get in shape. So I've been doing some exercises, just body weight exercises, nothing serious. I don't have a gym at home and all the gyms are closed. So I just stick to what I know, push-ups, pull-ups, squats, stuff like that. And it does help get your mind off of it, and you even get a little dopamine rush from it because you're working out, your body likes to work out, you're putting yourself in one of those stressful situations where you can adapt and grow from it. So that's always a good positive thing. And it's not even a distraction unless your goal is purely no fap. I gotta quit this. Da, da, da. Like, no, I think you should take a more encapsulating view and look at self development as a whole. So, like, in terms of self development, we have body. Is your body in shape? Is your body healthy? Are you obese? Are you fat? Are you skinny? Are you this? Are you that? And then mentally, are you mentally strong? Are you smart? Are you learning new things? Are you putting yourself in new situations? And then emotionally, are you taking care of yourself? Do you feel loved? Are you loving yourself? Are you surrounding yourself with the right people? Spiritually, do you have a God? Do you believe in many gods? Do you know that God is in you? Or do you know that you're not separate from God? And just stuff like that. And I think the overall perspective of getting better and doing good and developing yourself, individuating yourself, and reaching that sense of self individualization or self actualization. Shout out to Leo. But yeah, once you aim and strive for that, it's not about kicking bad habits, it's about developing positive and healthy habits for yourself. So that's when the shift starts to come in, because instead of focusing on, oh, I shouldn't be doing this, or I can't, or I shouldn't, or I won't, I couldn't, can't, all those words, you begin to focus on I will, I am, more affirmative statements, as opposed to negations, saying I won't do this, I shall not do this. We begin to focus on what you can do, what you will do, and how you will get there. So I'm going to continue to do that because I'll be honest and transparent. I want my channel to grow, and I've noticed no fap videos are the most watched videos I have. So I'm going to continue to push NoFap out, but it's not that I dislike NoFap or I think it's redundant, because I'm obviously on a streak now, but I think you shouldn't focus on just NoFap, because if you just focus on NoFap, then you're forgetting about all the other addictions. Because typically with NoFap, well, with porn addiction, there also comes other addictions. Because I mean, you can't tell me that you have one problem solely. So like with the porn addiction, you typically, because I definitely did, video game addiction, I don't need negative self-talk, laziness, procrastination. And you see, all these things are multifaceted. So I believe once we get this idea out of our head that it's just NoFap, it's just this, I just need to lose weight, I just need to do this one specific thing and I will be good. Because the thing is, we as humans and with our egos, we always have that perspective to, hey, once I get this, I'll be good. Because the ego likes to attach to symbols and gives these symbols meaning, such as losing weight. Losing weight would be a good thing. That has a good meaning to it. I want that. But then we lose sight of everything else because we develop that tunnel vision to strictly lose just weight, to strictly be on NoFap. And what happens is, not that these other parts of ourselves were suffering, but because we didn't take the time to develop them or continue to nurture them or even begin to plant those seeds to nurture them and watch them grow, we're not sufficient in certain areas. We have a sense of lack, and we also have identity problems. And you may think that's a stretch, identity problems, just because of NoFap. Well, it's not just NoFap. Listen to what I'm saying here. It's in terms of all addictions, all ways of improving yourself, all things you should abstain from. It's not about just one particular one. Because what happens is you have that one in your head. I'll just use NoFap for example. And you have this idea of NoFap. I gotta be on the streak. I have so many days. My identity is tied to this. And you know what happened? You have so much pride in it. That's awesome, amazing. You have a 50-day streak. I'm so happy for you. You have a 100-day streak. I'm so happy for you. You just started day one. I'm so happy. I'm glad you're taking the initiative to do great things. But please understand that this is a facet, a part of yourself but yet at the same time, it does not define you. You are everything, but yet at the same time, you are nothing. This does not describe you. This does not determine who you are. Although, it does help you. It definitely does give you benefits, and it helps you sustain yourself. But the thing is, what I've noticed is when I relapsed, my identity of the 2 months, I just did a 2 month update video. What? I can't post this. I don't want people to know this. I just failed. I didn't go through with it. I wanted to do it forever. I wanted to NoFap forever. Nah, that's not life right there. It's not about tally marks. What you're developing is not tally marks. You're not developing. This is day 50. This is day 6. That's not developing. You're not developing anything when you do that. You're looking for a lifestyle. You're looking for, this is what I hope to achieve. And the thing is, when I did it, I had to congratulate myself for the 2 months. And I took it as a sign. I wasn't really grateful for the fact that I hit 2 months, because I feel like if I was grateful for it, I would have had enough pride and I would have had enough motivation to not relapse. But that's a side story, and that's the meaning I'm giving it. I don't want anybody else to think that way unless you truly feel that was the reason. And if it was the reason, then definitely take this warning here. Congratulate yourselves for every accomplishment that you made. Every new day. Yes. I'm not on it. I'm not doing that. That's good. And you're congratulating yourself and you're letting your body know, your subconscious know, that's something you want to continue doing. And you just reinforce that idea and continue to do so. But when you get your identity tied to it and you lose that streak, it's like, why even start over again? I just failed. I'm nobody. Why would I go again? I don't want to start this over again. I just did 2 months and now I'm back at day one. And that's where you get tripped up, because let's say, like how I'm going to continue, and let's say I relapse a little after the 2 month period, and then I go all the way till 2021, and I didn't relapse again. That is so motivating from a long-term perspective, because what happens was I only beat the chicken once. So there's really nothing to be upset about right now, because the thing is, I know if I hit 2 months and I relapse, I could definitely do 2 months again and some more. So it's really not about berating yourself or belittling or beating yourself up for relapsing, because you're developing a lifestyle, not tally marks. If you get caught up in these tally marks, I'm telling you, when you go back to day one, you are going to feel every ounce of fiber of your ego and pride dissipate as you lose a tally mark. You're on day 60. Oh, now you're at day one. Ooh, 59. That takes away some of your confidence. 58. That took some of your confidence. 57. Ooh, yeah. Da-da-da. And it keeps on going and going. So I'm encouraging a lot of y'all to just develop a lifestyle and focus on other things that you want to do besides not doing something. But this has been a video by yours truly. Stay blessed. Peace, love, and light.